Today is Monday motivation. Get your fixed tea. If you don't already, get your glass ready. Just to sip some tea, boo, and enjoy this video. So today, y'all already know the quote of the day is going to be, you can do all things you put your mind to. And that goes without saying. Today, I'm going to be talking about my birth experience and why I chose a midwife, because your girl is 13 months postpartum. Yes, I have a 1-year-old, okay? So we're just going to touch a little because I know there's a lot of women who need to see this video. I was one of them. So I'm going to give you what you're looking for. You can spread the video to other pregnant moms who may be deciding on a home birth and they are scared and have a bunch of questions. Also, feel free to link your questions down below in the comments. Or without further ado, let's hop into the video. All right. So why I chose a midwife. First and foremost, I was scared of the epidural, so I knew I wanted to do a natural birth. I also heard trauma stories of the hospital and how they don't take black women seriously, and also the fatality rate of black women against our counterparts. Those red flags just let me know, that I wanted to do a natural birth. So in my area, I stay in Alabama. Luckily, I did go through the regular prenatal care and everything with a nurse practitioner / midwife. Not sure what you. Yeah, she's in a hospital setting, but she also was a nurse practitioner and a midwife. But she was not like an at-home because it was not legal here in Alabama. So I told her, my options, what I wanted. And we just continued because at the time it was not legal. Now, had it became legal, I was going to switch care. And that's just what happened, baby. God was looking out for your girl because January, y'all, my baby was due in July. January is when it was passed and it became legal for midwives to attend at-home births. Now, people had already been doing it underground, but it became legal. So I looked into that option. I continued to do my prenatals at the with the nurse practitioner, and then I also continued my prenatal care with my midwife. So when looking for a midwife, first you just need to search your area, see the laws if it's legal. Also, midwifery is not covered by your insurance, baby. You will have to pay out of pocket in Alabama. For now, nothing has changed, okay? It was at least $3,000 out of pocket cost, but guess what? That covered everything. It's better if you start right off because that covered all your prenatal visits. That covered the whole birth aspect, the birth certificate. Like, they do everything right there, okay? But, of course, I came in the middle. So, it could range anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000 out of pocket for a midwifery. And y'all, when I say midwifery, it's so personal. That's what I enjoyed. Whereas to my nurse experience, I was going there like 30-minute visit and I wasn't getting anything. I wasn't feeding off anything. I was a first-time mom. Like, what to expect? What is going on in my tummy? What is baby doing? What do I need to look forward to? I wasn't getting any of that. So that's another reason I looked into midwifery. Then my practitioner advised that I come to these group sessions. Well, the group sessions were actually an open door because I almost just left that hospital as a whole and just stopped going. But the group sessions were great, y'all. I was able to get like this personal experience with other moms, other first-time moms, third-time moms, fourth-time moms, and that experience in a whole was priceless. So I'm glad I did choose the group session. And then again, I still continued my midwifery appointments. But my midwifery appointments, baby, they like an hour long. She check on you. She do everything. She sit there and just answer and listen to whatever questions you may have. She lets you know what to expect, what to look into. So I had all these different options. So I think I touched that. Insurance does not cover midwifery, so you definitely want to make sure you understand that part. Now, how did I go by planning for a natural birth? I did a lot of research. I watched hella YouTube videos. I probably seen every natural birth on YouTube, and I was not a person who could even look at that stuff. But since I was gonna do it myself, I had to get myself to do it. And then I also had to just bring my mind to a place that our bodies were made to do this. So there was no other way around it. And I just had to block all the negativity out and focus. So I did a bunch of hypnobirthing, just different videos. There's hypnobirthing classes out there. I bought these like cards I seen on Instagram to work with different positions when you're in the birthing stage with my husband. So we did that. I practiced my breathing a lot. I also hired a doula. She was a huge part of the process as well, because she's there for you. She knows what you want. Like, she comforts you, she helps you, she's there for mama, baby. So she did an awesome job. She helped hubby with different massages to help me with. Hubby helped me a lot with my breathing, because y'all, it got to a point. We're gonna get into that, but yeah. So also in the process, if you decide to do a natural birth, fortunately it's not normalized at this point. People look at you crazy, people say all type of stuff. Oh my gosh, what did this happen, what did that happen? You know, there's that scenario in anything that you do, right? So if you're gonna do it, you may as well do it, sis. Forget them folks. All right. So always, and your midwife will tell you, there will always be an emergency plan intact had it need to be used. Okay. So don't worry about that. You always have to have a plan B, of course, when doing midwifery. But people have been birthing like this since the beginning of time, like before hospitals were a thing. You know what I'm saying? And then for black women, we were the ones, you know, breastfeeding our counterparts' babies. So, I mean, our history just go back, baby. We built for this. So, you just got to get your mind right when it comes to it. And birth, I ain't saying birth is easy. We all know birth ain't easy. But it's a process. You have to prepare for it. So, once you know, you just prepare. The sooner, the better. Let me see, my goal beforehand, I plan on having a natural birth and at least breastfeeding for 1 year. Natural birth, check. Breastfeeding, check. Baby, we still going breastfeeding 13 months, but I'm an exclusive pumper, so my baby gets the breast milk through her sippy cup and was getting it through her bottle. We don't do the direct breast. That didn't work for us. It just wasn't our thing. Now, that's going to be another video that I'm going to touch on, the breastfeeding, because that by itself is a full-time job. And you just got to be dedicated, motivated. Like, I ain't saying it's easy at all, because it's not an easy journey, but you get used to it once you get the hang of it. So, my birth story. So, I'm just going to touch a little bit on that. My birth story, I think I was in, like, labor for almost 2 days. I was 3 centimeters dilated, and I thought I was dilated further. So after that, they just kind of stayed around my midwife. I had a whole little team. They just stayed around or whatever at the house, and we just prepared and did different things to try to get baby here. That was a process by itself. The contractions were hell. I'm not about to sugarcoat that shit. They were hell. Because I'm not used to no like cramps or anything. I don't get period cramps or anything like that. So when them contractions hit, boo, they hit. And I actually woke up out of my sleep when it first took place. And I went and labored in my closet because I didn't want to wake hubby, because he still had to go to work. And I was already home preparing for her. So when that happened, I just got up, got my ball, and started prepping. Well, fast forward, we thought she would have came sooner. She didn't come to the next day until 11:44, y'all, p.m. So she was supposed to be due on 7/12. She was due she came 16 minutes before her due date, which was on 7/11. But I love that date, y'all. It's like destined. However, during that whole process, y'all, it really was my breathing and the positions that helped me. They had a lot of different stuff that the midwives or whatever was giving me to help make the process a little faster. Also, my water was not breaking, so I gave them permission to break my water to get the process going. And y'all, soon as they broke my water, ooh, child, it was going. I had to labor on land for a while, and those were the hardest contractions ever. It's like the water, it just helps make it a little bit better. And by the time your girl got to 7 centimeters, I was like, help! Can somebody help me? Hubby, I called for help from my husband. He was like, I can't help you. But, you know, it was a process. I also passed out twice after the fact because I could not keep down any food. They did give me a bunch of liquid during the laboring process, but food, I couldn't keep it down. So I had zero to little energy after I pushed her out. And my birth on this page, I'll leave the link down below. And by the time they got me up, they brought me, you know, back. Hubby was or worried, you know, like, y'all better say my wife, what's going on. But you're gonna have little things like that, but they know what to do, you know. So I appreciate them for that. Like, my team was legit. And basically, once that happened, you know, I just rested and everything. But birth is not what they make it to be. It's beautiful. It can be beautiful. It can be wonderful. But it's hell, okay? It's not just a process. It's not peaches and cream and butterflies, okay? Everything changes. Like, your mind changed, your body changed. I mean, the afterbirth process, like, it felt like once I pushed her out, like, my stomach was no longer attached to me. It just felt like it was just there, y'all. And I still have the mom pooch to this day because I got rectal diastasis with her. She sat so low for so long that she stretched my stomach muscles. And the only way those can be repaired is through surgery. So I just deal with that. But it's a process, baby. I didn't have a whole, she was 6 pounds and 14 ounces. I didn't have a whole baby, okay? This body did its job. It didn't fed her, okay, for a whole year and still feeding her. So I can't be mad at it. So I had to be graceful with myself because I know how we can think in our head like, oh my gosh, I gotta snap back. Oh my gosh, I gotta do this. You don't have to do none of that, baby. Just sit back, be mama, and chill. Take the help. Make sure you have the resources. Get the education because some people ain't educated and they will lead you down the wrong path. Luckily, I had great people in my ear and I didn't even the negative Nancy's. I put them at a distance, baby. Everything that I have done at this point has been because of me and my determination. My husband, like, he has been huge on my views and what I wanted, and he respected it. And we decided together as her parents, you know, the type of life we want for her and the decisions when it comes to her health and so on. So we doing pretty good, baby. But I'm gonna end this video right here. Y'all put the questions down below if y'all have any. Like and subscribe to my channel, and thank y'all for tuning in again. This is Get Your Fix Tea.